Welcome Brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for an interstellar voyage, because our commander today is the Sereima. For 1 and double white, we get a legendary artifact spacecraft. When it enters, we search for a legendary creature, put it into our hand, and it has station. Once we get to 7 or more charge counters, it becomes a 5/5 creature with flying, and other tap legendary creatures you control have indestructible. So we want cheap creatures and we want creatures that essentially work as a toolbox. For instance, we have Barry, Samaru, Kithion, Skrelv, Sakfair, and at 3 mana we have Boromir for protection, Delny for a little bit of evasion, Loran, which also destroys an artifact and can draw cards, Razad for more removal, Redain for taxing our opponent, Thalia for more taxes. We also have 2 mana Thalia, Adeline for a more aggressive beating, Venat to draw cards from our legendaries, and since we also have Cloud, Midgard Mercenary, we have Sword of Feast and Famine, Fire and Ice, Fortune Frontier, as well as Mithril Coat. Because we are also heavily on basics, because of the fact that we are a monocolor deck, we have Winter Moon, and at the top end we have Lezelle, Mirel, the Wandering Rescuer, and 2 Planeswalkers, the Wandering Emperor and Eternal Wanderer. Emperor has a little bit of an aggressive or removal, and Eternal because it can blink our stuff, even the Sereima, if it's not fully stationed. We can blink an artifact or creature. It can also make samurais or wrath our opponent's board, or at least leave them with 1 creature, which we choose. For some more removal, we have All Fate Stalker, and it also can double as a blink spell. When it enters, exile up to 1 target non-assassin creature until this leaves the battlefield. If we pay for the warp cost, it's gonna leave at the end of the turn, so we get our creature back, or if we want to exile our opponent's creatures, tokens, or commander, we can also pay the full price. So now let's get into the queue and explore the depths of Age of Eternities. Sammy, welcome, Captain. I think we might need some removal for their artifacts so that they don't get to cast their commander. I think this Tribunal might do something. We get our 3rd land, we can go Voice of Victory into Tribunal. And eventually we can just use the Seriema to get Loran, maybe that also helps. Skrelv from opponent. We have Solitude, so we might Solitude Skrelv at some point. This is Secret Foundry, but from Lezelle. Age of Eternities version of Secret Foundry. I like the art. So what do you have now, opponent? Relic of Legends and another artifact. Oh, it's weapons manufacturing. Which Enchanter unfortunately needs to be played as a land. And we exile the relic. Shadow Spear. And make munitions. Let's get the Sereima and we will get Lauren. Opponent can block with their idol, but we still get in for 2 damage. So let's destroy the idol now. Opponent is stuck at 3 mana, as are we. We'll station Lauren on the Sereima. Combat, and they still have priority because this only stops spells, but they have the ability to lose indestructible with Shadow Spear. Kind of annoying if we get to the Sereima, but they are pinched on mana, so. And we have Adel. There we go. Maybe we want waste of guidance. And I guess we will pass. During our opponent's turn, we might draw a card at the end of the turn. Iron Crack. Good game. I think we will. Yeah, we will win this next turn. Good game, Sammy. Oh. Against Brawl, they're gonna be a combo deck, so we need some interaction. I think this will do it. Yeah, I think we will destroy evil on Relazara. That might work. We will play Adagia and actually let's offer the trade. Very well then. Regalis. Then Terrazara might be their only elf.
But only Sky Shroud is home to many of my kin.
Solitude is also good. It's 0.
Gaia will have her vengeance.
Maybe they also have the elf that 6 elves. Those are the only 2 elves they could have. But we'll see. Okay. Now in response, their target creature. We have Skyclave, we play Skyclave. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's Skyclave again, and we will get the Orator now. Yep, good games, pal. Good games. Your combo just didn't do it. We were ready. Ruby Daring Tracker, also known as Red Riding Hood. We will keep this. This is gonna name human, because we have 10 or so humans. Human. They're all. Belt Collector from opponent. Cloud will get sort of Fortune Frontier. Maybe Feast and Famine actually. Then I think we will lay down arms on the Bell Collector. Or maybe Swords on Ruby. Yeah, we can play Voice of Victory and Swords Ruby. Oh. We take 2, then we will deal 2 to them. We can even lay down Ruby. Next turn we play the Sereima and Swords. Well, keep Swords for our opponent's turn. I think we need to play to get a flash creature here. Which one should we get? Felia is a good too. How can we say no to the dog? He's the best dog. Bloated Contaminator from opponent. Please let this be a fight spell. On opponent. Fight, 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 fight. There we go. Primal Might. We even have mana left over. Yeah, let's go to combat. Opponent will discard down to 1 card in hand. And I guess it didn't matter that we get a double on tap. Let's get Terra Paragon. Then we will station the Sereima. Traga, traga. Okay, yeah, that was gone above their commander, but we still had a big attacker in the air, and we had a big board, including a Sword of Fist and Famine. Good games, Ruby, good games. Prototype X8. Okay, maybe one of these guys can do some work. I'm thinking Thalia might be a priority. And Rasad is also good. Opponent is gonna try to mill as many creatures so that they can get their commander for cheap and then double their enters triggers. When it enters, exile. I think we will exile Atomic. Or maybe Rasad? No, I like Rasad, since we can blink it eventually. Let's send that Albert then. We don't have our... I was gonna say we don't have our equipment, our swords, and even if we did, they would cost more with Thalia, so... Your opponents can play lands from graveyards, and lands can be the target. Ooh. Opponent mills 10, they get all the way down to 4. Okay. So I think we attack, and I don't think we will blink anything. We're gonna keep Aven Interrupter. So now opponent plays their commander, we interrupt it. Yes, the perfected mine. So they want to get even more discounts. And there we have a sword. So let's play Paladin class. And blink it. Opponent is at 10 life. And there you play Jace.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts.
Okay, they mill so that their commander costs 2 mana. Get Rasad, exile. Actually, I think I misplayed that. It would be 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that was lethal. That's on me. They need to play that after their commander, I think. Oh no, it's when it attacks. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Dice on a creature with power 1. Okay, yeah. It took us a turn more than it should have, but we got there. Yeah, I needed to level up the Paladin class and then use Felia to exile our opponent's commander. That way they had no blockers and we still win with one attack. But still, they didn't have it next turn, so good games. Pony ball. Ooh, Tomic again might come in clutch, except this time it's gonna stop them from getting stuff from their graveyards, which I do appreciate. And I think we want to kill that Cobra. Station. Hello, opponent. We will get Prasad, and with the Sereima we will get eventually Belia, I think. Yeah, opponent needs hats, because they just need a chump attacker to trigger Pony. Mine. I don't mind that much. But I guess we can attack here. And we will pass. Road spiral from opponent. It's a giant. Sure.
Run away. You'll be safer. Keep watch for intruders.
Sereima. Get Felia.
Guards, to me.
Oops, I kinda needed to keep one of these. It's okay. They go for the Emperor, we will let it go, I'm afraid. Yeah, Atomic stops you from doing strip mine, opponent. So maybe you remove Atomic. You do, I think we will concede. Okay, we might concede soon. Yeah, that was a misplay for sure. I needed to do the Sereima right.
Back to wandering.
Hey, opponent. Okay then. Big Bunny Ball. Valley of Thorns. Okay, now what do we do here? We will attack with all. We will blink bow. And we will exile the Cavalier. The opponent gets Zoro. Go to 9. They need another blocker or two. Maybe Rejuvenator. So here we go. Guru, and I think we have it. Yeah, I felt really bad about not fully stationing the Seriema so that we could protect Atomic, but at the end we still clawed it back. GG's, Bonnie. GG's. There are magical adept. I guess they're gonna be enchantments, so destroyable. Might do something. We'll see. Also, we definitely need another land. We get just the one land, we can play Benat, and hopefully the Sereima will help us draw out of it. Retain could also do something if our opponent is playing expensive stuff. But again, we need the land. For sure. Force of Silence on the Sereima. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Let's get Voice of Victory. And I think we will attack into Terra. Oh, it's per Origins. Maybe they don't have the land. Seems like that's the case. Let's get Benat. And because we drew Nykthos, we're gonna have 5 mana next turn. They're gonna kill Benat. Witness Protection. And Sanctum Weaver. So Witness Protection might actually be better for us. But what should we cast here? With a total of 6 mana, we should... I think Alchemy. Actually, maybe Redeem, yeah. Start Dagger Enchantment, Sanctum Weaver. They are officially pedal to the metal. Reflecting Pool. Esper Origins. I think we win. And mana value, so it doesn't matter if they had to spend 4 mana, it only counts the mana value. So here, like this. They have 2 mana left over. think we get Alien maybe? Una ofensa. So is this enough for the Sereima? I think so. Okay. We should attack because we have some ways. Okay, it was lethal either way, I think. And yeah, even if they made our commander lose its abilities, they did so by paying all of their mana, so good games. Susa los Potsiki. Why, Shuffler? I mean, Matchmaker. Okay, I guess we have to make. Let's see if that's enough. And to make, lands cannot be the targets or spells or abilities our opponent control. So if they are, if they are land destruction, strip mine and Susa, then our lands are safe as long as Tomic lives. Delny, huh? And obviously Trasad, if they play a big threat, we can remove it. If we specialize, which kind of expensive for Trasad, we still get their creatures would lose its abilities and become a 1/1 forever. Opponent gets Nissa and a Boreal Grazer. Let's Trasad then. With all doesn't matter because they can block one. Thanks to Reach. Traveling Chocobo from opponent. Plant. Make to plant. So here, let's get the Sereima, and what do we get? Pelia, I guess. Now we should probably get Cloud. Oh, then we will have to Shock and get Sword of Feast and Famine. Get twice because of. Alright. Because of Delny, so that's nice. Should we? Yeah, let's fully station the Sereima here. We lose one turn of aggro, but our opponent is at 21. Wouldn't have made too much of a difference. Belonging from opponent. I think we get Distant Famine. Okay. And good thing we have Solitude. Because we can do this. And we play Sword. Or actually, oh, play Ambrosia. We'll return Solitude and Cloud. And we pass here. Tranquil Frillback. Yeah, that's gonna destroy our sword, but we have 2 more. Attack. Attack, attack. Yeah, tackle. Right, because they have an indestructible. I don't know what I was thinking earlier, not attacking. Let's see what we get. Voice of Victory. We cannot work here. So we lost those 2. That's okay. I think we will win next turn. Destroyed the other sword. And finally they get Azusa. Yep, good games. Now we can put the sword on the Sereima, as well as Shadow Spear, and I think that kills our opponent. We exile Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, that's exactly 8 damage, but we also have 2 more for hitting with the sword. Good games. Nashi, Lucian, Gadgeteer. No, this is not it. Okay, Paladin class. Might be doing some work. Spiral from opponent. Let's get the Sereima, and what else? Since we're gonna play our sword, maybe Felia. Yeah, it's always nice to play Felia. So let's start by playing Thalia. We'll pass. Okay. Now what? Middle? And we'll blink middle, I think. They bounce the Sereima. Sure. That means they're gonna play a Wrath now. Yeah, maybe. Okay. They get Tunnel Lands. Probably. Destroyable or... No, let's just... ambush. We will put the sword on middle. Okay. I think we will destroy evil. Maybe we get... Who can we get here? 2 mana. It's Ambrosia. Storm. Sure about that opponent. Yeah, Middle stops you from playing spells, so now we win, I guess. That was weird. Maybe they forgot. Reading the card explains the card. Good game, Snashy, I guess. Yeah, the... Can abduct her, but this is not better. Tomb. Tamaru, that's a nice draw here. De izquierda. I think maybe we use a Ganjo. Yeah, because if they want to maximize Giada, they're gonna attack first, then they're gonna play a card with the mana from Giada after combat. And that leaves us with a chance to Ganjo, kill Giada. But we'll see what opponent does. Oh, they actually play it. Oh, they don't have the land, so they need to play it before combat. Get you here. And decline. For combat attack. I guess I could have played this Voice of Victory and still have a Ganjo up. Opponent concedes. Yeah, they were stuck on mana. But next turn we could play Terra Paragon and replay a Ganja. So we had the advantage for sure. Good games. Yoba. Almighty Landfall. I guess Captain Everheart might be annoying for them. Because they cannot. Well, they need to pay one more for the cards they draw. Play the cards they draw the turn they draw it, if that makes sense. But other than that, I guess we might want Winter Moon. Okay, or just Sark Opponent Conceding. That works as well. Got the Vociferous Codex. Ah. I guess we will meet and sort away. Really? Actually, maybe we send Razad away. Because we get to tutor for Lauren and Lauren removes Cody. And Cody typically don't run permanents because their commander stops them, so that should be a thing. I guess it was better to play Felian than the Sereima, but like that area here. And opponent kills Daria. Who should we get with the Sereima now? First thing is Skrull. And yeah, I said Lauren, so let's get Lauren. 9. Maybe retain. Yeah, because we have swords, we can afford to get something that's not removal. And yeah, opponent seems like they don't have a way to deal with our two gods, so we're gonna just tax them. Good games. Alright. I mean, we already played against Sammy, but maybe this time they will win. Maybe we win again, hopefully. Just 9 more turns, and we will poison you to death. Ornithopter of Paradise. Ooh, the exact card we needed you to play. Let's get Penat. Attacks. Palladium Mirror. The God of the Worthy. So I think we play Let's Sail and Specialize. It's gonna give us on that mana value 3 or less. And obviously, yeah, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6 actually. Alright. Opponent. Do you have a cheap artifact? Do you want to cast your big artifacts? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Get lost. We will Cartoon of a new age. Like fair. If they block, we will trade with the mirror. So let's keep chipping in. Now we can potentially get the Sereima and Lauren in the same turn. Big score from opponent. Discarding a land. They also discarded Chimil to Fable, I guess. First, let's play the Sereima. What do we get here? Rescuer. We should go to combat. Attack with you. Three, 6, 7, okay. What now, opponent? They're gonna wrath. Farewell, maybe? Downfall also does it. But they all cost so much mana, so it's not the worst, but it definitely hurts. Future enchantments graveyard. Okay. Command zone. What should we get now? Guess Cloud. Or maybe Illusion. Dummy. And the one ring, of course. At least they are getting their protection. I'm not a fan on the fact that we let them get more affinity now, but they have to recast their commander, so shouldn't be the worst. Opponent needs to have a cast trigger to remove the Sereima, otherwise we can. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, I don't think that's what you wanted to do, opponent. And now we station. Combat. Attack. Down to 1 and we pass. And then attacks and they target Sereima. We're gonna make it hexproof if we have the chance. Blocks. When it gets to second speed. Yeah, here we have a simple magic trick for an effective one. Simple spell for an effective one. There's Norm, Sereima, Wandering Rescuer, and Mithril Coat. They all conspire to keep us hexproof, indestructible. And I think that will win us the game now. Opponent might be AFK. Okay, fair enough. They were still thinking about doing something. But they conceded. So, good games. Razor Onyx, they should be a full one. Alrighty then. And hope of Girapur into Thalia. And maybe then Wandering Emperor. And stone from opponent. Alright, Wandering Emperor costs more because of Thalia. I guess we play the Sereima then. Opponent kills Thalia. It's their confident. Let's get Dane. Innocent blood from opponent. That can remove our hope, but it will also kill their Dark Confidant. I guess they will discard it, yep. Here we... you. And you. The key to the archive. One has Fatal Push. So they are mono removal. They destroy our Ancient Tomb. Fatal Push retain. Up to Rasad, telling the Dark Confidant. First escape, so that's gonna make everything a swamp. Urborg. Or just a regular swamp then. We need to attack. Sacrifice our hope. And 6 and on land.
I hope you're ready to lose. Keep watch for intruders.
Station you and you. Any blood from opponent? And they concede. Yeah, they were not gonna be able to deal with our indestructibles, even though they were mono removal. They even had strip mine, but I mean it stopped us a little bit by destroying Ancient Tomb, but I don't think it was as relevant for this particular game as it is for landfall decks. So I guess this is gonna be it for today's video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.